Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Hi, Bonnie. Can you let me know what is your zodiac sign? Hi, Bonnie. What is your zodiac sign? Bonnie, you're an Aquarius. Thank you so much. And your ex, Mark, what is his zodiac sign? I see that you're asking, will you and your ex, Mark, reconcile? So, Bonnie, you're an Aquarius. What about Mark? What is Mark's zodiac sign? Awesome. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use the Fountain Tarot for your tarot reading. So let's go ahead and see your question. You wanted to know if you, Bonnie, and Mark, your ex, who is also an Aquarius, if you two will reconcile in the future. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. All right, so we have one card that flew out, which is the Fountain, the card in the bottom of the deck. As your overall theme, we have the Three of Wands. And then for your spread, we have Page of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands, Four of Coins, Ten of Swords, and Page of Coins in reverse. So do I see reconciliation for you guys? I don't think so. It's like a 50-50 chance, but it's kind of more leaning towards a no. And I feel like it's because there's this sense of someone here who feels quite bored and quite dissatisfied. Someone here really wants to reach out, but they're trying their very best to resist the temptation. Okay? And I feel like, in a way, it's the both of you. The both of you are resisting temptation. This is in the beginning. This is in the representing the present page of Wands in reverse. This is about resisting the temptation to want to reach out to someone. But we're challenged with somebody who is also bored, someone who's dissatisfied with the situation, so much so that this can cause someone to want to seek a new beginning with somebody else, or just the idea of starting something with somebody else can become more appealing. And in a way, it's going to feel like betrayal. I feel like the both of you are going to feel that way because of the fact that he's resisting the temptation to reach out to you. You're going to feel in a way like you're kind of betrayed, is in a way you kind of feel like that's owed to you, and vice versa. I feel like that's going to be the same thing for him. I feel like he's going to, in a way, hope that you'd reach out to him, but because you're also resisting the temptation, he's going to feel betrayed. So no, I don't see you guys reconciling. No, I don't. I'm sorry. If you decide to wait, it could possibly happen within a year where you hear from this person, but that doesn't mean reconciliation. Okay? But this is only just hearing from this person, or this person reaching out, or this could be like bumping into each other. Or if this is a thing where if you guys work with each other, or you guys have mutual friends, you know, you guys are put in a situation where you guys talk again, right? But I see that happening within a year. But that doesn't mean reconciliation. Okay? So, Bonnie, do you have any other questions for me tonight? Alrighty, Bonnie, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to like the live stream and I hope to see you again very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi there, Shay. How are you tonight? Doing good. I got my work schedule changed to a regular 9 to 5:30 instead of coming out at 11 as usual, so I'm pretty happy about that. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Just here doing the same old, same old. What can I say? I'm thinking about starting these live streams a little bit earlier. I'm thinking about starting them at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I think I'm going to start a poll, a voting poll to see what you guys think. If I should do 5 p.m. or keep it at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And I want to add an extra live stream at 12 noon. So we will see. I know I've been talking about that, but I haven't fully decided. But other than that, I mean, same old, just coming here right after my gym workout, of course. Anything new with you? The mini tarot, the one that I have that's like on a keychain. Oh my God, that deck is like so useful when you're like traveling. I usually just put it like in a little basket, pick out my cards, and that's it. Well, I just do it that way because it's just easier than just like shuffling them with your hand. Because I mean, if it's the tiny tarot, like the tiny tarot that I have, which it's on my desk over there, I don't know, like I just find it to be so hard to just shuffle it, you know? So I put them on a basket, I just shake it and pick out some cards from there. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way. Of course not. That's just how I do it because it's small. Yeah, I mean, it's easier that way. Yes, I saw your payment actually. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and ask your first question. Interesting. So let me see if I got the story straight. So you're basically saying that you're going to teach a class tomorrow with a couple of coworkers and new hires, right? And so you saw somebody, a guy in this class, and okay, so we're going back to the story about how you cheated on your ex with your best friend, and your best friend had or has a boyfriend, and this boyfriend of your best friend whom you cheated on your ex with was in the class. Is that what so your best friend's boyfriend / ex-boyfriend, what is his name? And the class lasts 2 months. Interesting. Okay, so your best friend's ex-boyfriend, or if it's your ex-best friend's ex-boyfriend / boyfriend, what is this person's name and zodiac sign? Okay, you know his name is Leo. Your best friend's boyfriend / ex-boyfriend, his name is Leo. You don't know his sign, and you basically want to know if there's going to be drama. You have no idea if they're still together. Are you still friends with this person? Are you still best friends with this person? Oh, it's an ex-best friend. Okay, so no longer a best friend. Okay. But she recently came up on my social media, so she and what happened have been on my mind. And now this guy. Okay, so your ex-best friend is a she. This person that is in the classroom is a he named Leo. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and use the Fountain Tarot for this reading. All right, so in the bottom of the deck as the overall theme, we do have right here the Page of Cups. One card flew out as I was picking out your 6 cards, and that was the 7 of Wands. And then for your spread, we have 2 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Coins in reverse, 10 of Coins, the Tower, 9 of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't think that there is going to be drama specifically with you and this person. But I do see drama coming for you at work. Or there's going to be drama, period. And I do think this drama will be possibly with Leo and somebody else at work. So, yeah. But I don't see drama with you and Leo. But I see drama with Leo and somebody else sometime in the future. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't see any drama specifically with you and Leo, but I do see sometime in the future, Leo might have an issue or some drama with somebody else at the workplace. Okay, so he might get into it with another coworker, or might not get along with a manager or something. Um, but I don't see a situation where it's you and Leo having beef at work. No. Would it be related to you in some way? Um, yeah, it could be, but it's not gonna be beef directly with you. And what is your next question for me, Shay? I'm sorry, you confirmed with him about what, Shay? Like, confirmed to him that you were gonna go out with him this weekend for Valentine's? Is that what you mean? Or confirm with him about what? Hi, Ashley, how are you? Well, the instructions are down below, but I don't mind explaining. You can either submit your payment through PayPal. My username is Yvonne Rivas Tarot. You can find that information down below. This is perfect, especially if you are international. If you're not within the United States, this is probably your only way of sending your $5 payment to me. And then, of course, you can always use Venmo if you have Venmo. It is at Mermaid Oracle. But if you prefer Cash App is your more of your thing, then it's $Mermaid Oracle 1. All right. Confirm to him again for the 10th time that even though we were hanging out for Valentine's Day, that I'm not going to give him a romantic chance. Okay. So you basically told him that so you just basically wanted to let him know that you're going out with him for Valentine's Day, but that doesn't mean that that you want something more, basically. You just wanted him to know that. And so you basically want to know about when he had stepped outside. You want to know if he went to go cry. Is that what it is? Hi there, Rajid. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Ashley. I'll be with you in just a second. So, to answer your question, did he go outside to cry? Your answer is yes. Yes, he did. As a matter of fact, now he kind of feels like he doesn't know what to do about the whole situation. But he's still seeking for a new beginning. It's telling me that he is seeking for a new beginning because he feels with the Ten of Cups that this could have great potential. But I do see that eventually he will start a relationship somewhere else with somebody else for sure. Most likely an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But until then, I do see that he's still going to be a little bit hopeful about you and him. But to answer your question, yes, I do think he went outside. He did went out to go cry. Yes. Okay. Any other questions for me, Shay? I am doing very well, Rajid. How are you doing? Thank you. And I did send for one last payment. Send one last payment. Yes, I received that. What is your next question for me? That question being is, if I help Leo out in class in the next 2 months, will he act some type of way towards me? Like, would he act weird? Would he rather me not be the person who goes and helps him? Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see as far as your advice. Would it be better off if you weren't the person assisting him or helping him out throughout the next 2 weeks? Or would it even matter at all or not? Let's see. Yeah, I do think it's going to be there will be some inconveniences because eventually I saw gossip. I see gossip, and eventually I do see that if you do work with him, he will ask questions about what happened before. Like I see him bringing up that situation from the past and asking questions. And not only that, like I see gossip. Would it be better off if you just didn't help him at all? Yes, Four of Wands. I feel like there could be like 3 or 4 other people that can help him out. Then again, you did mention that you're going to be teaching this class with other people, so the other people can take care of that. I don't think you need to be in that uncomfortable situation. And I'm sure you just want to forget about that situation. We all make mistakes, you know. Gossip is that he starts. Yeah, I do. Yep. Yeah, that he starts and he's going to succeed. He's going to succeed in what he wants. That's what he wants. I think he wants to let people know what you did. And I think he's going to get what he wants. People are going to know about what you did. He's going to tell people the past. And he's gonna be like, yeah, I got what I wanted. And that's it situation in the sense of, you know, letting everybody know what you did to him. And so yeah, it's gonna be gossip that he starts for sure. So this could be the drama that we see, that it's like probably like with you, indirectly about you and all that stuff. So the gossip he'll start would be about the past. Yes, Anything personal, do you think, for the last payment? Will he be aggressive towards me? Okay, let's see if he will be like physically aggressive towards you. Do we see that kind of stuff where like he might want to like push you, shove you, start like a physical fight with you? And yeah, you're right. I just want to forget about everything. It's weird. He tried to spread rumors since he would kind of. It's weird he tried to spread rumors since he would look kind of lame in that situation. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like, it's supposed to be work. And besides, it's like, you're in a much higher position than him. Like, doesn't he realize that, like, you have an advantage towards him if he fucks up? Much more advantage of him, especially because not only is he entry level, but he just started in the job and then he's already going to start drama. It's like, why are you there? You know? I wonder what sign he is now. Gotta go figure that out on Facebook. All right. Five of Wands flew out. In the bottom of the deck, as the overall theme, we have Knight of Wands. Okay. And then for your spread, we have the Moon, Queen of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and also the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. I don't think he will be aggressive as long as you don't give him a reason to. Like, if there's a thing where you feed into the gossip or you let it get to you, then yes, I do think that eventually something can escalate. Okay? But the cards are telling me that if you don't entertain it and you don't let it bother you and you don't confront it, then you should be fine. Well, we can ask for up to 3 people in particular. You can give me 3 names and their zodiac signs, and we can see if they will find out or if they will hear about these rumors. Okay. All right, so as far as for Ricardo, I got a yes. As far as for Zena, I got a yes. As far as for Tanya, no. I got a no for Tanya. Okay? Any other questions for me, Shay? That actually makes a lot of sense. She works the project, but not as directly. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, Shay, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to like the live stream and don't forget to come back tomorrow. Thank you. Hi there, Hippie, her Caprice. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. How are you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and see who is next. Ashley Morgan. Where do we have Ashley Morgan? Hi, Morgan. How are you tonight? Hi, High Priestess. Hi, Kara. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. How are you doing? How's work going? All right, so yeah, that is a question. Of course, I'll give you some advice. I'll pull some oracle cards from the Sea Melodies by Jessica Lee, one of my favorite oracle cards. And these are advice cards, so these only give out advice messages. And I'll go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you. I'll go ahead and do my advice tarot spread, which consists of 4 cards, along with pulling out some oracle cards for you. All I need to know is your Gemini's name, and what is your status with him? Are you guys recently just dating? Are you guys recently into a relationship? Are you guys married? Are you guys on and off? Are you guys in the off phase? It would be, will there be any obstacles I will face with him? And if so, would be my advice for them. Okay. Yes, I'll give you just general advice, what they give me for you in your situation with him for sure. I just need to know his name. All right, so in the bottom of the deck as the overall theme, we have the High Priestess in reverse. And then for your spread, we have 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the 4 of Swords. There's almost this feeling of like not knowing what to expect and not knowing what the future looks like. And there's a little bit of fear about that, or there's something that, that idea of not knowing how the outcome would be like or what the outcome is in this situation seems to be a little scary here. Okay, we have Nine of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. And the challenge here is that this is time to settle down. I think that both of you have kept your options open, and that's the challenge here. Narrowing down your options until we finally get to that one person that we feel good with, right? And your advice here with the Empress, though, is that I feel like the cards are telling you that we need to work more on ourselves. We still have a lot of healing to do, but I feel like with this guy, Rob, Gemini, with the Four of Swords, I'm tempted to say that there's going to be a time of silence. I do feel like there's going to be a temporary break between you two. But the thing about the Four of Swords, there will be communication again in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Direction, interesting. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Again, so this is all about intuition. You don't feel like you can trust your intuition, or again, I feel like this is going back to that High Priestess in reverse and Nine of Swords. What I had said about those two cards, that there's this feeling of not knowing what the outcome looks like, and that idea just feels a bit scary. Rescue, help others in need, or ask for assistance when you need it. So when you need assistance and clarity, or when you need help in anything, you can find that, okay? And then we have right here Reflect, which is another card regarding your intuition. Peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. Okay, so this is about meditation. This is about seeing what answers are out there for you. But to answer your question with, as far as your advice, the cards are telling you to focus on yourself, focus on your healing, focus on your sacred feminine with the Empress card in reverse. So that does mean, working on your spirituality. And if you're already doing that, continue on doing that. Make that your priority when it comes to this situation. I feel like that's going to help you keep it together, because it is telling me right here that I see silence, or I see a temporary break between you two for some reason. But then I see you guys talking again in the future. It does. I'm falling in love hard, and he finally reciprocated that back after our break of silence. Okay, well, I'm seeing that break of silence happening again. He said he got scared because he's been through a lot in the past with relationships. Yes, I'm also a tarot reader. Okay, yes, perfect. Well, then, of course, continuing on with your spiritual journey and making that your focus, continuing that with your focus. And I mean, you did get two intuition cards with here. So, if the cards are telling you to continue to focus on your spirituality, then I feel like that's because that is what's going to ultimately keep you sane with this situation. I mean, if you're telling me you're falling in love hard, he's already disappeared before, and he's going to disappear again. This is going to drive you it's going to drive you to places you probably don't want to go. Don't we all, though, Ashley? Don't we all, though? Any other questions for me, Ashley? All right, Ashley, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Like the live stream as well. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you. All righty. So let's go ahead and go to the next person. All right, so High Priestess, you are next. Kiara, whenever you're ready, go ahead and ask your first question. All right. So why did she make that comment? I still feel like she's living in the past. I think there are certain things that she hasn't let go, that she's still resentful about. And I feel like it's also partly because she's impulsive. I feel like sometimes she doesn't think before she says things. And then she says like the most sarcastic, the most impulsive, sarcastic um, thing about someone. And then it isn't until the damage is already done that she's like, oh, I said something that wasn't nice, whatever. And also, I do feel like it's because I think it's because you're gaining your independence and she feels like you could be contributing more. I got 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and also 10 of Pentacles. Lots of money, independent woman, independent young woman, or a woman who can afford a home. So she's seeing you as someone who's wealthy right now. And she's viewing you as someone who has a lot of money, possibly someone who can possibly afford a home or has the capability to afford a home or the credit score to afford a home. The credit score to obtain a home, and I'm seeing resentment from the past in combination with that. And also, I feel like it's partly also impulsiveness. So yes, I do feel like it's because you're independent. She sees that you're doing really well. She's resentful, and it's impulsive. I'm so over them. They are too focused on targeting me or overanalyzing everything I do for some reason. She was on her phone with her friend Kristen, but I haven't done anything to her. If anything, she has done the most to me, but it's a lie. Yeah. There are always going to be lies. People are always going to try to find ways to discredit you, Always. People are always going to find ways to discredit you. They're wanting too much from me. It's like, sheesh. I just made the decision to not have my own kids because I don't have support. And now you want to get your kid ready every day to take them to school on top of watching him a lot. Sometimes, Kira, you have to let people think. And that's the unfortunate part when it comes to signs like Aquarius and stuff like that. People take advantage of signs like you guys because you guys just care so much and you guys care too much. Sometimes even when it comes to family, and this is a lesson that I've learned personally myself, even if you care, sometimes you have to let people think. That's the only way they're going to learn. And the more you help them, the less grateful they're going to be. And it's going to continue to be a vicious cycle. Any other questions for me, Kira? Yeah, she's basically treating you like a teenager, like a 14-year-old who doesn't have a say but to take care of your brother. And it's like, no, you guys are like in your 20s, 30s, I'm assuming. You guys are adults, and she chose to have this child. And it's different from like when you have a 13, 14, 15-year-old, you know, in the house who you're going to bear this responsibility to. And even then, I mean, like, sometimes people just have to, like, I don't know, if you can't afford kids, if you don't have the time for them, you know, and that's one thing that people just don't like about millennials, you know, like, if you don't have time for them, if you don't have the money for them, don't have them, you know, and people get mad at people like you and me because we didn't make those mistakes. We prioritized our career or our business. In my case, my business. In your case, your career. And pretty soon, a business for you. Yes, my second question, what is happening with this new job she has with her expectation to take him to school? She thinks she has an advantage. She has an advantage because I'm staying here, but I don't have to agree to things that I don't want to. And besides, like, even if you don't have the courage to say so because you really care about the little guy, or girl, sorry. I don't remember if it was a little boy or a little girl. You know, you're going to move soon, so at least, you know, it'd be easy to say no or just not answer the phone. You know, what's happening with this new job she has with her expectation to take him to school? I don't understand your question. Can you be a little bit more specific? Like, do you want to know if she's going to last in this job? I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Like, do you want to know if she's doing well? I never agreed to it. She just accepted the job, never asked. But today said you have to take him to school every day. My eyes got big and I didn't say anything. Well, I don't think she's going to last until she retires. It's not going to be one of those things where she's going to stay years and years and years until she decides to retire and collect her 401k or anything. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen with this one. As far as, do we see her staying for a few years, or how long do we see her staying? I don't see her staying for very long. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if in 2025 she leaves as well. She leaves the job. Overall, how would be her job performance? Would it be satisfactory? Well, it's not that it's not satisfactory. I just feel like she has an attitude with people. With the King of Swords in reverse, she has an attitude, and she just doesn't have a good way of approaching certain things or certain conversations. She might come off very rude to people. And I feel like that's her main issue. I feel like as far as for work, she doesn't have that filter, if you know what I mean. Knowing her, she will go for a little bit and then quit soon after. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a month. Like her staying for like a month. I want to be generous and say 2025. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, so I'm saying 2025, but honestly the card said don't be surprised if like she doesn't work there anymore like within a month, or or something like that. Even sooner than that. Well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say 2025. But I don't see her, still working in the same job past 2025. Any other questions for me? I did see right now that you submitted another payment, Kira. What is your next question for me? Okay, so you're saying that she had a meeting with instructors about a situation with her and another student, something where she says she was totally oblivious about, and you want to know if she told you the truth about her side of the story or about the side of that story. Or can you clarify that a little bit better? Hi, Taco. Thank you so much for coming in. No worries. I'm here Monday through Friday. She told me the story, and I just gave her a blank stare because it's always something with her. Hi, Montaigne. Hi, Montaigne. No super chat today. You have to submit your payment through either PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. The instructions are down below. The student told the instructors that my mom said something inappropriate when the meeting happened. They never disclosed what she said that was inappropriate, so she doesn't know. Oh, okay. Okay, so your mom is basically saying like she's like oblivious or she doesn't know what they're making shit up or whatever. Okay, so let's see if your mom told you the truth. Or did she really did say something inappropriate? Oh my God, I got Queen of Swords. Yes, she did. Your mom's so mean. I'm gonna say it. Your mom is so mean. Your mom said something pretty rude. Yeah. Queen of Swords, this is somebody who probably said something pretty rude. So your mom, yeah, she did say something pretty rude. So yeah. Did your mom, I'm gonna see if your mom did tell you the truth about how this meeting went down. Yeah, she did tell you the truth about what exactly happened in the meeting and how it went down. But she did say something inappropriate, definitely. I would say more like with the Queen of Swords, it was probably something it was rude, or it could have been judgmental. It could have been, like for instance, like let's just say like one of her classmates is like transgender, and let's just say your mom is like transphobic, right? This is an example, and your mom probably made a comment and whatever, right? We can already assume the rest of how it would have gone, right? She told everyone a different story about what she said. No, your mom, with the Queen of Swords, your mom said something rude, and it could have been judgmental. With that Queen of Swords, it could have been something judgmental, and it could have been like something where she could have wanted to say, like, something like rude. She is making it like she doesn't know what she said. Yeah, no, she does. And exactly how the meeting went, at least how she explained it to you, that's how it went down. But she's definitely not oblivious. She did say something rude. I mean, let's give her a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. Does she realize about what she said being a rude thing? I mean, yeah, she knows that what she said is a rude thing, for sure. She does. I got Queen of Pentacles. She knows that was rude. What she said was inappropriate. All right, Kara, any other questions for me tonight? Whenever you're ready, Kira, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so Ranita, I'm going to see, did she believe your mom? That your mom's oblivious to it? Or does she call BS? Yeah, she calls BS. But she's worried that she's going to lose her job because of this situation. No wonder I kept picking up that she might lose her job within like a month or even less. So it could be because of this situation. Maybe she's just causing a lot of... well, actually, no, this is about school. Sorry. This is about her school, right? But let's go ahead and see as far as for Kristen. Does Kristen believe your mom that she's oblivious as to what this is, or she calls Cap? No, she believes her. She believes her. She's just kind of wondering, like, oh, what is it? Like, I think she's kind of like, oh, like, I wonder what this mysterious thing is that they're mysteriously accusing this your mom about, you know, Twilight Zone moment. So I feel like I feel like Kristen does believe your mom. As far as Renita, she calls BS, but she is worried that she's going to lose her job for sure because of this, or if this continues. She's in nursing school, so they are a bit strict. Yeah. She got you all bamboozled. I know, she said something rude. She knows. But your mom's just being like, oh, I don't know. That must be super embarrassing to just completely deny it like a child. I don't know. Any other questions for me, Kira? Whenever you're ready, go ahead and ask your question. Hi, Capricia. Thank you so much for your payment. You will be after Taco. I feel like for 2025, this is about working on your sacred feminine, getting closer to your spiritual self. When I see the Empress, and this is about your spiritual journey, this always talks to me about starting Bhakti yoga. I'll post it up here for you so you can see it. Bhakti yoga. That's going to help you with your spiritual journey. Okay. When people say that you're on your spiritual journey or you're on your spiritual path, a lot of people don't know that they're doing Bhakti yoga. So, which is basically like your spiritual journey. All right. So we're going to be on our spiritual journey, but at the same time, there is what's your challenge in 2025 with the 7 of coins is the possibility of a lot of new beginnings or, starting a lot of new projects or having a lot of new projects at the same time. Investing yourself in a multiple amount of objects or projects at the same time. And the reason why this is all happening is because right now you're at a standstill. Right now you are at a standstill. We are looking at things from a logical point of view. We could have possibly, I feel like this is talking about your business, really. I feel like this is saying maybe right now we're not feeling the passion. Then again, this is also past and passing. I feel like this is more talking about Mars retrograde, how it's slowing everybody down with King of Cups in reverse and Knight of Cups. I kind of just got the feeling of like Mars retrograde, people just not focusing on their passions or kind of just delaying things, focusing on logical aspects of life. But because it's past and passing kind of energy, it's basically saying like, that's going to be soon over. This isn't going to be something that you're going to be struggling with for not even half of the year. And it's going to be soon. It's soon going to be over too. This is going to be a year of focusing on your intuition. This is going to be a year of focusing on your spiritual path and also your emotions. Sorry, my cat over here is like trying to catch my attention. So if you see me trying to push him away, it's because he's trying to get my attention. But at the same time, I am saying that people are going to view you as someone who's preoccupied. Somebody who is preoccupied. The thing is that I feel like in general, for all of 2025, you're going to be happy with what you're going to succeed with. You're going to be happy with how the year is going to turn out. I feel like by the end of the year, you're going to feel like you did a lot for yourself. You've done a lot of progress. It was a good year, a productive year. I think in general, once the year ends, you're going to have that feeling. So I do see that with the 9 of Cups in reverse. But at the same time, I do see that there's that 5% chance where we're going to be like, but I could have still done this. I could have still done that. But I feel like for the most part, you're going to be happy with yourself. Honey. Honey, come here. Okay. So as far as how we end the year, I do see that we are going to leave the year continuing on with your meditations with the 8 of Cups in reverse. For some reason, I'm kind of seeing this as a meditation card. I think you're very focused on that. Let me see what you just said. Yeah, I'm a bit mentally drained. I'm also busy with school, work, and home life. So I'm going to try to be patient with myself. Yes, and I do see you focusing on still leaving the year with meditation, but I see you leaving 2025 being more silent, I see you being more silent. And I do know that there's a lot of yoga practices where people practice being silent for like days, where they don't say a word for like days, whether that's out loud to themselves or even having a conversation with someone. Just no conversations with people. There are practices in yoga where people do stuff like that, you know? Honey, what's going on? Any other questions for me, Kira? Please do so. Check out the yoga. You got to do bhakti yoga. Okay? You got to do it. And you're an Aquarius. I believe that you will do great in guiding yourself through the bhakti yoga experience and the journey. Okay? Any other questions for me tonight, Kara? All right, Kira, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to like the live stream, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Max. Taco, where are you tonight? How are you doing? How's it been? Yay, awesome. Still resting. The internal stitches are healing, so that will be for another few weeks. Perfect, perfect. Next problem is withdrawing from the opiates I've been taking since the surgery. That'll suck for a week. Why? Withdrawal symptoms? Or are you just worried that you're not going to be able to handle the pain without them, or what? Jackie. All right, sorry about that, guys. My cat over here is driving me crazy. Right, baby? Like you do almost every night. Almost every night. No, you're going to stay right here because you're driving me crazy. Here you go. You can play with this. Okay, so. Yeah, you're worried about the withdrawals. Okay, yeah. I've never had opiates, or at least not strong ones, I think. Pain seems manageable. That's why I'm stopping. They aren't good for your kidneys in the long run. The longer you take them, the harder you fall. So you saw weeks ago it was good to get the 30K released to me by the end of February. So I'm checking on that. Okay, so what exactly do you want to know about that? Alrighty, so as far as for the 30K negotiations, I think you should still go and move forward with that negotiation. As far as the 250K, you can also get that too. The cards also double confirmed with me with 9 of Cups, 9 of Coins, and I do remember saying this before that I feel like sometime this year I see you doing so well with money that I even see you spoiling your wife a little bit. Like I don't know if this is just you just feeling so good about it that you're like, I'm going to do something nice. And you want to do something nice for her. I don't know if this is like you paying to get her hair done or something. Like the cards are telling me you could do both. And the cards are telling me again, I'm getting this feeling like I told you before, where I see a lump sum of money for you and that it makes you feel so good that it makes you want to do something good for your wife. Do something good for a female, and I got the feeling that could have been your wife. Yeah, like something like it could be like for anything. It could be anything. Like this could be like, I don't know, it could be anything like plastic surgery. I don't know, which I know I'm pretty sure she has done that too, right? But yeah, like anything. It could be anything. I think you know what I mean. It could be anything. Maybe to pay to go like to her favorite place. I don't know. Does she like Disneyland? I don't know. Anything. Like I just see you wanting to do something like something special for her. Okay. Okay. All right, Taco, what is your next question for me? But yeah, the cards are telling me go ahead and still go forward with the negotiations for the 30K. You'll get that money. The cards are still saying to go get that money. But as far as the 250K, you will get that too. And I got double confirmation for that. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards from the Sea Melodies by Jessica Lee. All right, so we have right here, meditate, make some quiet time in the still air. And of course, if you do that already, which I'm sure you do, go ahead and do so and continue to do that. If you haven't incorporated Jose Silva meditations, do so. Travel. Seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the corral. Well, you do that already, so the cards are basically telling you continue to do that. The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Be yourself. Be yourself. Unapologetically yourself. And then we have opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So yeah, this is a great opportunity. You just have to be brave. You can get absolutely what you want here. And then last one, patience. The tide will come when it's ready. So just being patient with the process, meditate, travel, have fun, be yourself, be patient, meditate on the situation. I'm going to pull some cards with the tarot. All right, so we have right here the Wheel of Fortune reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. And then in the bottom of the deck, we have King of Coins in reverse. So the cards are telling me right here, this is more about taking action rather than wishful thinking. You're not going to get what you want simply by wishing for it. And your challenge here is dealing with family matters. Again, you did say that you are not in the physical and mental space to deal with stress right now due to your surgery, which makes sense. But your advice here with the Hierophant in reverse, when I see the Hierophant in reverse, this is about thinking outside the box. This is not about doing what's right. This isn't about doing, following a strategy or following a formula. This is about thinking outside the box or doing things in an unconventional way, sometimes even in a deviant way, to get what you want. And with Ten of Swords in reverse, I'm going to pull an extra card for that because I actually get like a really positive card. Yeah, like I'm really starting to feel like your father is going to be healing. I see him healing after a time of feeling weak, physically weak in the sense of feeling like he's not in control over a lot of things in his life, or that he lost a lot of control over things in his life. And that caused a lot of fear. This caused a lot of self-esteem issues. And from what I'm seeing here, for some reason, is that, I don't know why the cards are telling me this as the outcome, but I'm seeing for some reason, like now, finally, he would be allowing himself to heal. That's interesting. Definitely. I can continue to help for sure. Any other questions for me, Taco? It made him feel weak. It made him feel small. Losing control over people, situations, events. But I see this being a future thing, not yet. All right, thank you so much for your donation. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and ask your next question, Taco. Okay, as far as does the information about your health and your surgery impact his decision ultimately to give you the 30K? I got yes. It is part of the decision. Yes, of course. How does he feel about the situation? More about it. How does he feel about it? I got two of wands. Well, he definitely feels like he's got the resources and he's got the chopsticks there, so he feels like he's in control, like he's like I'm in control. So when he sends the money, he kind of feels like that's his way of like being in control of this situation by like saying like I got it, here are the resources, money makes things happen. And that's how I see him taking care of things. He's got the world and he's got chopsticks in his hands. So he's just kind of like, I'm gonna, turn things around and do what I want with what I have in front of me. And I got the world in my hands, So, I mean, yeah, like, I do think it plays a key part. And I think just him giving the money, like I just see putting myself in his shoes, I just see it's his way of like feeling like he's in control of the situation. Like he's kind of like taking care of it. He's taking like kind of like a father, basically like a father, like, oh, I'm just taking care of business, just taking care of business. That's just how he sees it, like taking care of things, just taking care of family. That's how he's seeing it. And his way of doing that is by sending money, and his mentality with that is like, well, money makes things happen, and so here it is. Does that answer your question? So guys, there might be a possibility that I might get a second cat, a kitten, a little one, a baby. Just letting you know. Yeah. Yeah, like I just see him kind of just like I see him just like kind of like just taking care of business. I'm not sure. I just got that news from my dad that a relative of ours has a cat that just gave birth to a litter of cats, and they're still about like 5 weeks old, and we're gonna take one in. So Jackie over here is gonna have a little brother or sister soon, and we'll see what's going on with that other cat. I'm gonna name it Lucifer if it's a boy, or even if it's a girl, I'll probably call her Succubus. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I will stop bothering you. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. My old cats were brothers. Oh, I know, right? It's the best when they're like related to each other. My cat is super good with other cats. Jack is really good with other cats. It's usually the other way around where other cats don't want to accept him. I don't know if it's because he's just so nice and he can easily be pushed around. Not with me though. Asian cats. They're from ancient Greece. Let me see. Oh, babies. How cute. How cute. They look so adorable. Adrian pronounced. Okay, it's spelled confusing. Yes, I rescued the two of them from the same letter. Oh, beautiful. I rescued this one too. He followed me home after going to go vote. I went to go vote back in 2018, I think. Forget. Or 2017. No, 2018. Yeah, it would have to be 2018, 2019. No, 2018 for sure. 2018. This little boy was outside by himself. All right. Any other questions for me, Taka? Definitely. Well, this next cat is, I mean, they told me, my dad told me he was gonna get one. But he wants me to take care of it. I'm just like, well, that's fine with me, but I wanted to choose the cat, but I guess he's choosing. I know, right? A black one with blue eyes. That's rare. I usually see them with like green, yellowish eyes. I used to have an orange one. Yes, that was my cat growing up. I've had lots of cats, only 3 dogs. I know, right? Cats are the best. Cats are the best. We got a little tabby over here. And so I got a little tabby. Then I had an orange cat before him. And the very first cat our family had when I was growing up looked like an Asian cat, for sure. Might be an Asian cat. I'm not sure though. Also rescue cat. They're always, I think 90% of cats are rescue cats, right? All right, Taco. Any other questions for me tonight? Well, doing it through email, you will get what you want. But as far as, the draft that you have right now, yes, the cards are saying that you should reconsider rewriting it. It seems like the draft that you have right now, I would not send that. Okay? But yes, handling it through email, you would be able to get what you want. What's tips about the rewrite? If you're talking, if there was something about if you've mentioned something about visiting or returning, or if you didn't, then you should. You can be a bit sentimental in the email if you haven't been already. Yes, be a bit sentimental. Yeah, like show emotion, show sentiment, or show emotion, show something, some sense of closeness, or give off this sense of like, this impression. You don't have to say that you want to come by and visit, but you can give off the impression that, you might come by and visit one of these days. How sometimes people can word things to imply certain things without really saying it. I asked the cards right now if there's any other advice that I can give you, and the cards are saying no, other than the fact, well, then just believe in yourself, trust yourself, and that's it. Allude to a visit and include sentimental vibes, yes. Allude to a visit and include sentimental vibes, yes. Yes. Any other questions for me, Taco? All right, so we have in the bottom of the deck the Emperor in reverse, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 9 of Wands, the Fool, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Don't be surprised if by, any time in 2025 you become a millionaire. If you haven't already become a millionaire. I think 2025 is all really just going to be a focus on becoming the emperor, turning this emperor upright. You're really competitive. You're competing with other people, but you're competing in a market with other people who are just as competitive as you are. But that doesn't mean you are not a competitor as well. The feeling that I got with the Ace of Swords is buildings. Then again, you did mention stuff about starting a retreat center or opening up a retreat center, and that was the feeling that I got with this. I saw these cubes on the back, or these cube looking things in the back, and they kind of just look like buildings to me. They look like skyscrapers. So it kind of just gave me that feeling of like, maybe this is about, your retreat center, or, that wellness center you talked about before. Almost a year ago. Good things as far as love. I think money is going to facilitate things and turn things around in your love life. For some reason, I'm seeing that a lot. I'm really seeing that a lot. So, I'm just really seeing that. I don't know why I keep seeing this thing about stuff like that. Crypto trading and musician. LOL, very competitive. But I want to slow down and focus on food, water, shelter, and a healing retreat in Latin America. Yes. For abuse victims or people who need healing, just cancer recovery, or even addiction counseling, etc. Have nurses, shamans, ayahuasca ceremonies, yoga, natural medicine retreat. Sorry. Repeat that. My audio cut out. But yeah, just basically from what I'm seeing right here, for some reason I'm seeing the money you will be getting, the amount of money you will be making. It's really going to facilitate things with that 2 of Cups right here in your relationship, in your marriage. I'm really getting that feeling here. I know you specifically wanted to know about money, but it's really talking to me about love. And I feel like part of you guys, I'm still seeing a thing where you guys still are going to have this moment where you need to prioritize. She needs to prioritize herself a little bit. But I see things being facilitated between you two. And again, if there's a moment where you need to prioritize you and she needs to prioritize herself, you guys will come back together. It's not like it's some crazy thing. There's just, I'm seeing this thing of like, you need to focus on you, she needs to focus on her. There are lessons here. There are lessons here, and the lessons here are about justifying actions. People here justifying actions, and there are lessons with that. And And the reason why this is coming up in your reading with finances is because this can get in the way of your abundance. This can get in the way of your abundance and your sense of manifestation and staying in a good, positive mindset for those things, for being able to manifest. To be able to manifest, I mean. Beautiful. Awesome. Any other questions for me, Taco? All right, so will you have any of grandma inheritance money before May 2025? I got right here in the bottom of the deck 2 of Wands. A card flew out, and that was the 8 of Swords. And then for your reading, we have Temperance in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, 7 of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, Page of Swords, and 4 of Swords in reverse. I gotta know. I don't see you having the money before May 2025 or having any inheritance money. Any other kinds of inheritance that isn't money, maybe like property or whatever, before May 2025? No. Maybe things will still be in process by then, if hypothetically speaking, grandma passes away by before May. But maybe there's a process. I don't know. Then sometimes family members tend to fight each other off over things, then that happens too. I'm not saying that's going to happen. Okay, so maybe there's going to be a little process. Will I be traveling up north to see my Italian family and my father in March, April, or May? All right, I don't see it happening in March. Let's see, April. April could be a 50-50 chance, most likely a yes. Yeah, if you do go and visit, it would be in April. But it's a 50-50 chance. As far as March or May, I don't really see it happening, but probably in April. I see it happening in April. But even then, I'm seeing a 50-50 chance with it for some reason. But there's a big chance you're going, and it's going to be in April. Don't see it happening in March. Don't see it happening in May. Interesting. Did not know that. And so April Fool's Day is the day to celebrate these fools. Is that what it is about? The energy still isn't the New Year energy. Last year's shit is still closing up loose ends and stories. We found out weeks ago. Okay. All right. It was a way to make fun of people still using real time, i.e. sun and moon. For sure. Go ahead and donate again. All right. All right. What is your next question for me, Taco? Tres preguntas más. Actually, you put the más at the end. Tres preguntas más, just in case you wanted to know. Did you already read on when I depart? What do you mean? Like, you mean when you leave to your trip? You mean to Latin America? Okay, I was just hoping it didn't come out like I was being like a rude grammar Nazi over here or anything like that. A Mexican Karen over here. Okay. Have we? I mean, just regarding like when you leave and you might go by yourself and you might not go with your dog. And we saw last that maybe even your wife might not even go with you as well. I remember talking about that. And I remember talking about those things. Yeah, me and her talked about it actually. Maybe it's just a 2-month sabbatical and investment trip. Yeah. I can get an amazing oceanfront condo in the Caribbean for $50K. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. So what else did you want to know then, Taco? So you already asked the cards what month this year you take that trip. Well, I couldn't remember. I think we saw that because first we saw that it was going to be delayed from February to a different month. Um, if I remember correctly, maybe not even April. I think it was, I honestly don't even remember. It was like, yeah, it wasn't even going to be April. It was going to be like May or June or something. I think it was going to be in May, or April, May, something like that. But point is that, yeah. But those are the little details. Um, but we can double check to see when you will officially take off, because we see April, you go visit Italian family. I'm definitely probably not going April because March, I'm still healing and saving money. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and double check. So we saw April, you're obviously going to be healing, saving money, and then we saw that you're probably going to go and see your family. Let's see if in May you go to South America. June, most likely June. Yep, June. I would say June. I don't see it happening in July. I don't see it happening in May. You take off in June. Okay? Yeah, I remember seeing something where it might be a thing where you might just do it by yourself, and then you did confirm that it's going to be a 2-month trip, and you've already discussed that with your wife. Dog isn't going to go, wife isn't going to go at the end of the day. And again, I'm seeing this. Then again, I saw earlier in your earlier readings that, this year there was going to be a thing about you prioritizing you, her prioritizing herself. I mean, what else can I tell you? Unless you have another question for me. All right, so we have right here in the bottom of the deck, as the overall theme is the Chariot in reverse, and then we have one card that flew out, which is Death. And then we have right here 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups, the Moon, and 6 of Swords. So the way I phrase the question, if within the first 7 days of March, so from March 1st to March 7th, do we see XRP going to $2 or below? And I got right here. Yes. Or to $2, sorry. Any other questions, Taco? That is interesting. How do you feel about that? Do you want to know if that's deja vu? Like if that would happen? So what is your question, Taco? All right, do we see it going up to 10 before May 2025? I actually got a yes. I actually got a yes. I think it's going to be pretty shocking to you as well. So yes, I do see it going to 10 or going up to 10 before May 2025. Any other question for me? Right? No worries. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Capricia, and then we'll talk again in a little bit. Capricia, are you still here? Capricia Boyd, are you still here? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I'll be here tomorrow. Take care, blessed be, namaste, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday.